room, if you don't mind putting your mats this way, longitudinally. Okay. Mm-hmm. Don't don't strain yourself. Don't please. And you can use more than one mat if you want to. You can put another mat, like, like in a T kind of way. You can do all kinds of stuff. There's plenty of room. Make yourselves at home. Oh, I thought that was Betsy's. There you go. An H would be great. Yeah. You get an A for creativity. Right. Is Ursula there? Oh my God. Look at her. A single Ursula, not just two Ursulas. And who else is there, Jerry? Is it Harold? Oh, okay. Julita, of course, is always there. She's well eaten today, as I understand. Well dined. She was telling about her dining experiences lunchtime. All right, yes. So very gently, again, to your own pace and to observing whatever or however much your body can or needs to do today, especially if you come from week. Maybe you need to do a little more extra. And so in the meantime, we're going to allow ourselves to just settle slowly in this position and observe that the body breathes out, and so support the extension. So soften, extend your back gently as you round it, as you arch it, and you slowly soften your jaw. And as you inhale, you move the spine again in that angular movement, right? From the base of the spine towards the shoulders, towards the neck. And then exhale, rolling your shoulders and your head to slowly exhale and move through your spine, through the base of your back, and then move your chest slowly forward and up and raise your chin possibly a little bit to feel the spine move. Let your shoulders move and the entire spine to slowly forward, and feel that your neck moves and all the pressure of your body. One more time. Keep moving. Do not have to think about anything. This is the time to connect to your physical body, and exhale and round all the way through, and then inhaling and extend and reach through your chin, through your throat, through your eyes, and then slowly rolling forward, and maybe your hands move, and maybe your head is gently coming closer to the ground, and you can feel the spine and torso to move all the way up. One last time. Can you engage your tummy? Now think about flexing your belly and exhaling all the way to come to the ground, and then extend and move the spine. Really lengthen and stretch. Hold the center position as you exhale. Allow your body to look slowly towards your left knee, starting on your left knee. And your hand touches the foot, or your leg is extended inside your left leg, and let your body slowly turn towards the left inner thigh, as if your torso moves into the left thigh, inner thigh, knee area. Head and shoulders are relaxed. Soften your jaw. We are exhaling from the abdomen. One more time, breathing in, observing the spine to be extended away from that right hip or glute. One more time, feel your muscles, open your back. And exhale, empty through that left side, your tummy, your rib cage, your final long deep breath. Can you extend the neck, the jaw? Feel your muscles of the shoulder blades, and exhale all the way through. Any tension, slowly work it through as your hands come in and you raise the torso back to center. Exhale, sitting on your sitting bones, and one more time, breath in. Allow your legs to switch positions. If your legs are extended, you don't have to switch anything. If one leg was closer towards your heel, closer towards the groin area, place the opposite leg forward. It doesn't matter which leg you started with, and then move slowly towards your right inner thigh, and see if your abdomen and chest come slowly towards the inner thigh, and your neck is slowly softened. And you inhale. Your hands start finding their balance on the shoulders, and then start moving. Maybe your left hand a little bit wider, a little bit farther over your head, and your right arm a little bit closer to your hip. It doesn't matter. Find your extension as you exhale, come closer towards your leg. As you breathe in, you open the left side of your body. And then again, feel that your tummy, your chest, that your left shoulder comes a little bit closer to the floor, that you look over to the right side, that your jaw draws in. One more time, exhale, and exhale through your abdomen. Feel that your spine reaches out in your final deep breath. Can you expand and open and breathe into your body? And then exhale all the way through. Move slowly, and then let your body come back to center as you breathe in. Exhale all the way through, very, very gently. You're going to sit into the positions and sit in upright position. One more time, breath in and let your body slowly exhale into center pose. Bring your left arm opens wide around and then move it slowly over your head as your right hand comes in front of your body towards your left leg and your body leans all the way towards the right side. Take a deep breath in. So your underarm, your rib cage, the waist area opens, your head looks towards the ground, towards the left underarm or any space in between. One more time, breathe in and move the left arm forward in front of your body so your torso comes slowly towards the ground and roll gently towards the left side of your body. And then inhale, raise your right hand, bring your left arm across towards the right leg and exhale slowly into this position, opening the right side, left arm towards the right knee, leg, hip, as your right arm comes over the head. One more time, breathe, moving your body. Exhale, emptying through your gut in your last long session. Can you find your neck and your jaw? Do not force the body. Exhale. And as you're inhaling, open the shoulder blade and move your right hand slowly forward in front of your body. Walk both hands in front of your body, your torso towards the ground, and then come back directly upright. Breathe into center position. Exhale all the way through. Allow your right knee to come off the ground and your right legs to slowly open to the right side of your yoga mat. We are using the mat across, so you have the length of your yoga mat to place your heel into the ground, allowing your body to maintain your left knee as flexed as your body allows it. You're going to softly raise the right glute a little bit, so your right glute comes off the ground and you roll over your entire right leg forward until your toes, the arch, the kneecap moves forward towards the front of your body and your torso looks out towards your left inner thigh and knee, and you roll your body, squeezing your tummy, opening the shoulders, growing your chin. Deep breath. Place the right hand deepest and widest into the ground. Maybe your elbow falls and you let your forearm of the right side coming towards the ground. Your right leg is as extended as you opening through the right hip. One more time, slowly rotate and feel your abdomen, your entire back, your jaw. Inhale, lengthen the spine, squeeze all your glutes into hugging the hips as your body exhales deeply out, then return back to center, walking your hands to help your torso. Allow your body to exhale. Settle very gently, engage, use your right leg, and then bend your right leg in as you exhale and move towards your left heel, allowing the left inside of your body to just open first. Allow the left glute to slightly start coming off the ground when you inhale, and your body to rotate your toes and kneecap forward as your torso comes towards your right inner thigh. Your head and shoulders come all the way towards the ground, and your left arm opens as wide or forward over your head to extend and reach. Your elbows may or may not touch the ground. Find your body moving. The entire leg and hip opens without forcing, without pinching, without hurting anything. One more time, exhale into this position. Can you find your neck? Can you find the spine lengthen? One more time, open, stretch those muscles. Allow your body to really start engaging breath to burn calories, to really activate the energy inside of your body. Exhales all the way through your tummy, through your lower back, and move your hands to support your torso into perpendicular position as you roll your toes and kneecap slowly back into perpendicular pose. Exhale very gently, sitting on your hips, contracting when you inhale your left knee in. One more time, the right leg opens to the right side of your yoga mat. Exhale gently and let your body roll completely onto the left side of your body. So looking towards the left edge of your yoga mat, and your right knee softens, your right leg extends, the toenails of your right foot facing the ground, and your body places both hands into the ground to feel your body looking directly in the direction of your left knee. Opening the waist, exhale slowly to the position, raise your chest slowly forward, open the hip flexors, open the glute muscles to really be engaging the left side to extend while the right glute contracts and tummy muscles retract. Open your shoulders one more time, breathe deeply through your body, and then exhale, fold gently into your left inner thigh. That means your torso falls towards your knee, towards the ground. Exhale slowly, holding one breath, inhaling, and then emptying all the way towards your left leg, opening the hips, the glute area, and then carry your body one more time upright, rolling hips, sitting, rolling your knees, your toes, and then going exactly in the opposite direction as your left leg extends back behind, and you're starting to look as you inhale towards your right inner thigh, towards your right knee, and your left leg extends, so your kneecap and toes are as flat or facing the ground as your body allows it, and your hands become as wide or close to your body as your body needs to. And exhale slowly. Find that you're rotating your torso, that you're moving the hip flexors, that you're squeezing gently the left glute, and now the turn of the right hip to open. Breathe in. Exhale all the way through. And you feel your abdomen, your rib cage, your chest, your chin maybe coming towards the sky. One more time. Open the body. And then exhale slowly into your right inner thigh. Exhale, kindly holding, bringing your torso to come towards the floor. One more time. Breath in. Allow your body to exhale. Your elbows and shoulders are not tense in your last long session. Can you extend? Feel the shoulder blades and muscles. All the ribs move. And then as your body exhales, come back into the center. Breath in. Allow your body to then bring your left leg into your body. So the heels are facing each other. The soles of your feet are facing each other. And your knees are wide. And you breathe in and you find your body pressing lightly from the heels into the balls of your toes. In particular, your pinky, maybe your big toe separates if you want to open your inner thighs, and your heels are as close or as far away from your groin as you need to. And your arms are on your legs, on your knees, on your shins, on the ground. When your body's ready to round your spine, slowly round your jaw in, round your spine, give enough room. Maybe your elbows soften, maybe your forearms touch the ground, maybe your forehead comes towards your big toes. It doesn't matter. It's not forcing. Observe your spine moving. Just let enough movement inside your back area, inside the base of your spine. Your gut area contracts. One more time. Breathe all the way. Move slowly into the spine and neck area, and then slowly walk your hands in. Breath in. Allow your torso to be tall. Activate your glute muscles. So you're really anchoring your hips, your lower back, and let your arms come wide and extend towards the sky until your fingers cross above the head. And let the palms of the hands turn up as you inhale towards the sky through the heels. And then squeeze your glutes, squeeze your heels, activate your inner thighs, activate the muscles that hug your knees, activate the muscles that hug your hips, lengthen your vertebrae column. One more time. Press deeply from the ground up. Narrow your waist and extend your shoulders. One more time. Inhale, broaden your entire body. And when your body's ready, exhale and release slowly your hands and your arms, and very, very softly allow your right knee to come off the ground, just your right leg. Lift it until the sole of your right foot is on the ground, and your left elbow comes directly towards the floor, and you slowly exhale onto left elbow, into left forearm, and your right leg then extends all the way outside your body. Allow your right leg to be stretched towards the end of the mat, flexing your toes, point abdomen support. Connect your belly button area towards your lower back so there's no arching and your head is not doing the work. Your elbows, as you know, are softly placed into the ground on the left side, and your clavicles and shoulders are as wide as need to be, and your right foot comes off the ground, and you raise it just a little bit so your toes remain facing forward, and you're really engaging the outside of that hip and outside of that thigh, and you flex your toes or point your toes as long as they're pointing the kneecap in front of your body, and you raise it from the waist, from the oblique muscles. Breath in, raise your heel. If I were to raise your leg a little bit taller, beautiful. Jaw draws in, your leg is not in front of your body, your leg, the more intense movement is when your leg is farthest away from the hip and maybe slightly behind the hip area. When your body's ready, take a deep breath, open shoulders, exhale all the way through, inhale deeply from the waist, and let your right leg slowly settle to the ground. Come back, inhaling, flexing knees. Allow your right foot to flex slowly, and then rest the outside of your right thigh into the ground while your left knee opens. Give you enough room to move the waist and the torso and the forearm of the right towards the ground, palm hands to the floor. Left leg extends all the way out and move. Move your waist, move all the muscles, the entire structure of your back. Your jaw draws in, your spine is long, shoulders are broad. When your body's ready, your left leg extends, again, through the heel rather than the toes. It's not rotating the leg, it's not lifting the kneecap, it's maintaining the inner leg area facing towards the ground and your heel coming highest off the floor. If I were to touch you, your neck is not crunching off the ground, your neck is long away from the foot, and your oblique muscles, the waist is the what that carries up. Squeeze that glute, make that left glute smile. Breath in, make a nice little dimple. Observe your body breathing gently. Release in a nice, comfortable position all pressure, all little balls of or bubbles gently in your body. One more time, slowly inhaling. Find your jaw and your shoulders broad. In your last long session, can you squeeze, support it, lengthen and lift? And then exhale the left leg. Very nice. Flex your left knee in, press your feet into the ground, and then roll your body one more time in the opposite direction. Left knee onto the floor, inner thigh settle into the floor, right foot stays steady. This time your right knee is very tall. Your right foot is going to walk maybe a little bit farther forward in front of the hip with your left forearm, not the elbow, not the wrist, the forearm firm into the ground. How does that feel and how does that affect your shoulder? And your left leg comes in between the right ankle and the right hip, all the way along the yoga mat, and your body exhales and your right foot stays flat. Your right knee is not twisting, so it's not lifting the big toe, it's not lifting the pinky toe to misalign that, but support both sides of your leg when your body's ready. And your heel and the sole of your foot of the right is firm into the ground. Then allow your hips to raise, and you press into the left edge, the pinky side edge of your left foot, and your hips may come off the ground, and your hand on the right stays on the floor, your right hand stays on the hip, on the waist, on the knee, or all the way towards the sky, and you feel your oblique muscles. Raise, deep breath, contract your belly a little bit higher. Very nice. Contract those oblique muscles. Inhale, inhale. Exhale all the way through. You're in the right place. Deep breath physically and maybe emotionally too. When your body's ready, take a full inhalation. Exhale through your oblique muscles, and your last breath in, pressing your right leg to the ground. And then drop slowly, arm and hips towards the floor. Beautiful. Exhale, exhale. Holding your right hand on the ground, on your right knee, slowly on your waist, and then raise your left leg off the ground. That means the heel or the ankle of that left leg, stretched as it is, raises off the floor, and you'll find your inner thighs. You'll find the root of that hip raising that leg. Press it out. Imagine I'm going to push it from the ankle down, and you're resisting. You're raising through those muscles of the inner legs. Abdomen supports, use the root of your tummy. Jaw drawn in. One more time. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale. Is your right knee perpendicular? Can you feel the right foot pressing to the ground? Still, let your last one breath. Can you feel the body raising a little bit longer and a little bit taller? And when your body's ready, exhale and release that left leg. Beautiful. Find your body coming back gently, flexing the left knee, adjusting your body to come into sitting. Exhale. Find your shoulders, switch opposite direction. Find your left foot firm into the ground, your left knee as perpendicular as possible, and lean into the right forearm, not the elbow, not the hand. As you already know, the elbow is slightly far away from the shoulder, extending your clavicles, lengthening your right leg in between the left heel and right hip, and let your body exhale, slowly flatten the belly, pressing from the heel of that left foot, not the knee. Your knee is never misaligned. You know how to measure that. You engage your inner thighs, as you already know. When your body's ready, allow your left hand to help you if needed, and raise your hip, pressing the pinky side of that right foot, and feel your glute muscles holding, and your waist lengthened, and your left hand staying on the floor, and the knee and hips on the shoulders towards the sky. And you raise a little bit higher. Breathe in. Find you. If I were to hold you from under your hip, can you raise the hips? Beautiful. Can you feel your oblique muscles? Are you exhaling through your belly? Deep, deep, deep. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, exhale. Last two breaths. Can you squeeze that glute on the right so you're really holding those hips in your last long session? Extend and open. Breathe deeply into this position. And as your body exhales, slowly rest the hip, the arm into the ground, adjust your elbow and forearm, soften, and that means lengthening the torso, and then raise your right heel, raise your right arch, or the arch of the right foot, and slowly, do not force, simply hug your glute on the right hip, so you're really holding that joint, and you're really contracting those muscles, and your tummy and your rib cage move farther away towards the shoulder, and your shoulder is not raised, you're not crunching the right shoulder, you're lengthening, your clavicles open, the crown of head extends away from that right foot, lengthen, create a little bit more length into your body. Do not twist. Exhale slowly. Do not twist your foot. Make sure your kneecap and toes are very much facing forward in your last long inhalation. Deep breath. Jaw and neck. Find your final deep breath in. And then exhale and release the right leg. Beautiful. Very nice. Flex your right knee. Bring your body to come slowly back into center. Cross-legged, easy cross-leg position. So Sukhasana pose, and feel that your legs are either easy, open wide. You can still maintain the Sukhasana pose. Breath in. When your body is ready, allow your hands to slowly come gently forward in front of your body and raising towards the sky. Deep breath in. And then move your arms wide around. So your shoulders are moving, your scapular area is moving, your chest is moving. One more time. Engage your pectoral muscles. Imagine that your entire wing muscles are expanding and breathing, and exhale through your hands as your body, upper chest moves. One more time. Move your upper body. Breathe in and exhale through your abdomen. Last 2 times. Can you observe your body to really move, to really engage? It doesn't matter, again, how far it looks externally. Is, are you engaging the muscles? Do you know to recognize the muscles of your back, of your chest, of your shoulders, and make them move? Make your biceps and triceps strong, and release gently towards the side of your leg. Beautiful. Very nice. Breath in. Release your hands and shoulders towards the sides of your legs and thighs and hips, and then you're going to look into your right side of the mat. So hands come towards the one edge of your mat. Your knees are softly accommodating, and you're going to simply extend your right leg and your left leg. So your right leg is going to be under your body, and the left leg is going to come over or on top of that right leg, and then stay on the ground. And you're going to slowly look towards the right side, twisting your torso, hugging your glutes, and lengthening the waist. Do not pinch, do not force, do not push back your hips. Allow your elbows to be softened, and then raise your chest away from the waist. Squeeze your glutes and let your body come looking as far as your body needs to towards the right side, and create length. Breath in. Flex your toes, point your toes, whatever activates those muscles of your glutes, of your hips. Hold in your waist. Breathe in, open through your oblique muscles. One more time. Raise as far as your body allows to. When your last one breath comes in, exhale and soften the elbows. Come gently towards the ground, maintaining your legs low. Exhalation until your chest and rib cage comes towards the ground. Exhale, exhale. Very nice. Deep breath. Soften your hands. Make sure your shoulders are light. One more time. Breathe in. Your jaw, as you know, is always drawn in, and press. Press off the ground. This time you're going to press your chest. You're going to press your hips, and you come to a side plank almost. Breath in. Engage your legs. Squeeze. Open your hips off the ground. Breathe in. Strong muscles. Exhale, exhale. Oblique area. Find your abdominal cavity. Find that your left foot is as far forward as you need to feel your waist holding the position. One more time. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Exhale all the way through. Can you press through your right heel far away from the hip? And then exhale slowly. Soften the thighs and hip, and bending the elbows and your rib cage towards the ground. One more time. Breath. Soften your body. Can you check? Inhaling. Exhale all the way through. Last time. Make sure your chest is active, that you're connecting to your shoulders and muscles of the arms. And last time. Raise your chest, raise your hips, raise your thighs, press your heels. Exhale all the way through. Look towards the ground. Do not lock your arms, do not lock your elbows. Lengthen, press out, away from your body. Do not raise your hips. Raise, do not mean higher than the line of your body. So do not raise your hips high. Just simply allow your body to be long, although not touching the yoga mat. One more time, breath in. And then bend the elbows so your thighs or outer thighs and hips gently touch the ground. Exhale, very nice. Come back, inhale, flexing your knees, raising your torso slowly towards the side or towards the center position. Legs are exhale. One more time, breath in. Allow your arms to drop towards the sides of your hips and move behind and up towards the sky. Gently rolling your shoulders and move your arms all the way forward with your head, with your spine round. Flex your belly. And then move your arms wide, deep breath. Engage your biceps. Can you feel your muscles strong? And then exhale through your arms. Move, thumbs move, shoulders move. Invest in tension, right? You already made it to your yoga mat. Can you really move your body a little bit deeper? And listen to your body moving through one last time. Inhale, open, open, extend and reach. Feel the fullness of your breath. And then exhale. Let your body really exhale and soften. Allow your body to move gently. Your right leg extended in front of your body. The left leg slides underneath on the left hip. Your torso slowly looks gently towards the left side of your body, and your hands are wide enough that you feel your shoulders and chest slowly moving out. Hips stay on the ground, legs stay on the ground, and you feel your legs opening. So what does it feel like? Onto your glutes, onto your hips, onto your waist, into your tummy, onto your shoulders, onto your chest. Is your neck trying to push through your chin, or are you slowly drawing in? Can you find, if I were to touch you from your left abdomen and just tickle you a little bit, can you contract those muscles? Okay, if I were to tap you a little bit onto the right hip, to the right hip, to your right glute, squeeze it, activate it, feel it. One more time, breath in, exhale all the way through. Can you find your last long stretch? Can you squeeze your glutes? Press your legs away from the waist, and when your body's ready, slowly soften. Maintain your legs exactly where they are. Just simply rest, rib cage and chest and elbows and forearms towards the ground. One more time, breath. Soften your head if it needs to be towards the ground. One last time. Check your wrists. Check the joints of your body through your elbows, through your shoulder joints. One more time, observe your neck, your hips, your knees, your ankles. When your body's ready, exhale all the way through, activating your legs, hands wide and supportive, and then raise. Raise your chest, raise your hips, raise your legs. Breathe in and hold it. 2 more times, breath in. Exhale all the way through. Last long inhale, squeeze your glutes. And then bend the elbows and then rest your legs, then the hips, then the chest towards the ground. Beautiful. One inhalation. Press your hands evenly so you're not pushing through the heels, and raise your body and strengthen your own muscle strength, right? To carry the weight of your body. Exhale into your obliques. One more time. Squeeze your glutes. Lengthen. Exhale slowly, gently towards the ground. Again, this is where you want to feel that your body's carrying its own weight. Use your muscles to lengthen, stretch, and raise your body long and strong. Exhale slowly. One more time. Breath in and rest. Rest as you bend the elbows, hip into the ground, chest into the floor. Flex your knees in, coming back into sitting pose. Crossing legs, exhale gently. Allow your left leg to open directly outside the yoga mat, all the way out. Deep breath in. Allow your body to slowly move your hands and shoulders and elbows softly in front, and you're going to simply maintaining a perpendicular position of your torso out, looking towards the right side. So left hand holds onto your right knee, shin, thigh, hip, and or the yoga mat, and you look and turn with your torso upright, not leaning to the right, not leaning to the left, not leaning behind or forward. Maintain your torso very tall, and observe what happens when you stretch and lengthen and you twist, and you open intentionally your shoulders wide away from your chest. One more time. Left leg is your left leg extended, pressing the heel, connecting to your calf, to your hamstring, to your glutes. One more time. Breathe in, open leg supports the extension, and your head moves as far away from the left leg as needed. When your last full breath inhales deeply into the length of your body, soften your head, your arms, your shoulders in reverse order, and you're going to very gently flex the knees and come exactly in the opposite direction. Easy movement of your body. Toes and knees align, sitting very tall into position, both hips as close to the ground as your body can, never locking your right knee. When your body's ready, turn towards your left as your right hand comes towards the foot, towards the ankle, towards the shin, towards the knee, towards the thigh, towards the ground, and your left arm comes as wide as possible and to the back of your body, towards the back side of your yoga mat, and sit on both sitting bones, abdomen, shoulders, neck, jaw. Look towards the space as far away from that right foot as possible without lifting your chin. Parallel jaw, extended perpendicular of your spine, abdomen supports. One more time. Can you rotate? Are you observing your tummy? Can you wrap those muscles around the waist to hold that midsection? Exhale all the way through. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale, feel your tummy, feel your waist, let your last 2 breaths. Observe, sitting deeply in your final inhalation, can you really listen to those muscles? They're active and supporting the extension. And then exhale and release. Can you feel your body undoing? This time, you're going to allow your legs to slowly come back one more time into flex or sukhasana position, gently in front of your body, and hopefully it's okay for your knees to roll gently your right knee to the right side of your body and your left leg all the way towards the left. And we're going to kneel into the position. So meaning the right knee is on the ground, the left leg is extended back, and we're looking directly onto the right side of your body with my knee on the left facing towards the yoga mat and my left toes starting to tuck or flex under that left ankle. And I feel my body just engage. One more time. Breathe in. Palms of hands under the shoulders. Index and thumb support the position. So your index and thumb are really connected to the ground, and the pinky opens wide on both hands. So you're not pushing through the heels of the hands when your jaw and your neck is long and your knee is about to support the position. Let your left toes really be stuck and really sticking to the yoga mat. And then exhale through your tummy and then raise your body. Hips, knee on the right. Move onto the toes, onto the knee until the right leg comes all the way towards the sky, and you stretch it and you point the toes, you flex the toes, and your head comes slowly with the crown as close to the floor as possible, and you engage and raise the right leg taller, longer. Breath in, one more time. Engage the strength of your body. Flex your tummy. The same muscles, simply raise your right leg. So you're squeezing through that right glute. When your last long inhalation happens deeply into this position, allow your right knee to flex and come slowly forward and towards the right wrist or right thumb, and you settle slowly your left knee, your left hip to the floor with your right heel under the hip or towards your left hip flexor. So into almost pigeon pose, or simply flexing the right knee under the right leg. Exhale slowly one more time. Breath in. Empty. You know now the feeling of that movement. You know how what muscles it takes. Are you resting your wrists, and you're using the opportunity that when you are not putting pressure, you know how to maximize the recovery of your body when your body exhales. All the way through, flexing your left toes and preparing to repeat. Hands under the shoulders and roll your right leg, raising, adjust as much as you need to, and extend the right leg tall. Crown of head points towards the floor one more time. Breathe, open the arms, press away from your hands, and raise your right leg a little bit higher. Very nice. If I were to pull you from that ankle and your body lengthens and extends, beautiful. Last 2 breaths. Tall, long, use your thigh, squeeze the glute, let your last long inhalation. When your body's ready, exhale and bend the right knee to place it gently directly under the right hip, or just simply into the foot. Slide towards the left hip into pigeon pose. Opening those hip muscles, deep breath. Exhale, beautiful. One more time, inhaling. Empty. Stretch those inner thighs and outer glute muscles in your last long exhalation. Empty. Really move those hip muscles, the sitting muscles. Inhale and roll into your hips. Sit back into your tailbone. Flex your left knee and move gently in the opposite direction, meaning your left knee forward towards the left hand. Your right leg easily slides back. Again, you can place the left heel under your glute, under your hamstring, with your right knee softly soften towards the direction of your yoga mat. Square your shoulders, make sure your index and thumb are really pivotal so you're not using your joints, but you're maximizing the strength of your hands. Use every finger. Activate and really experience the strength of your forearms, of your biceps, of your shoulders, of your chest. Observe your tummy when your body's ready. Observe that your abdomen is supportive, that your right toes are flexed when you inhale. Exhale to prepare, and then raise lightly. Inhale your left leg, your toes are tucked in on the right, and your left leg opens towards the sky, and you feel your heel of the right foot very tall when your head looks directly towards your right toes, towards your knee, and the crown of the head slowly towards the floor. And you open, you stretch back, raise your knee, activate your foot. If your knees bend, you very likely are not engaging those foot muscles. Use your shin, use your calf, use your thighs. One more time, press back away from the shoulders. Use your tummy, beautiful. Let your last full breath extend and reach, long extension. As your abdomen exhales, soften the left knee. Let it gently come towards the ground. Slowly touch with your foot under the hip or crossing over towards the right hip to find pigeon pose, whichever is most comfortable for that left glute to extend, to open that hip, to slowly soften your hands. Are you maximizing the lack of pressure on your arms, on your wrists, on your elbows, on your shoulders to give them rest? So how do you distribute now the pressure of your body? Where are you placing the pressure and the support and the extension of your muscles? Are you inhaling to get, again, maximizing your recovery on your muscle strength? Oxygenate your body, breathing in as your body exhales. Feel your tummy, your entire root of your body, and one more time, right toes flex. Exhale through your hands and arms and shoulders, preparing your body, and then raise your left leg. Last breath, inhaling, holding, exhaling, crown of head, maximize, squeeze that glute. Again, if you don't, nobody else will. And summer is coming. What a waste. Breath in slowly. Feel your thigh, raise it up a little higher, squeeze that glute. Beautiful. Are you maximizing the strength of your abdomen? Are you using the underarms? Are you really engaging your shoulders? Beautiful. Let your last two breaths. Inhale, long extension. Raise your knee, raise your leg. One more time. Breathe, breathe, breathe. When your final inhalation comes in and you really use the glutes, you really lengthen your body. Now exhale and release towards the floor. Very nice, very nice. Slowly settle. Pigeon or not. Inhale. Observe your hands to be light. One inhalation. Deep breath. Are you, again, maximizing the stretch when and if your body is ready? Exhale all the way through. Feel the entire distribution of your body weight. And this time you're going to exhale the elbows, the forearms into the ground. You're going to soften the entire space between elbows and wrist, right? The entire forearm into the ground. Your hands and fingers are light, touching on top of each other to the ground, facing each other in front of your body. You know the elbows to be just about shoulder distance, and you're going to flex the right toe so your left leg moves back. And you're going to allow your body to stay slowly on your hips, on your thighs, on your knees, lengthen your legs behind, extend the toes a little bit, finding your jaw to be drawn in. When your body's ready, you're going to flex both feet or knees off the ground and toes slowly come off the floor, and you're flexing your legs as if the crown of the head were to touch the toes. And raise your chest. Squeeze your glutes. The legs, the wider apart, the less intense. And squeeze your glute muscles. Again, never pinch. If you're cramping or pinching and it doesn't feel comfortable, don't force it. Find adjustments. Can you tuck in the belly? All of it. Exhale slowly. Very nice. I'm not looking at anybody in particular. Find your spine to be long. Feel your shoulders. When your last long, can you feel the hamstring muscles to be really engaging? Let your last long deep breath into this position. When your body is ready, exhale and release your toes. Extend your legs towards the ground, forearms into the floor. Slowly soften your head. When your body finds, again, redistribute the weight. What is it that you felt? Where is it that you connected? How can you concentrate in releasing that part of your body? When your toes are flexing one more time under your ankles. Let your belly, your tummy, forearms to be really firm into the floor, and then press your knees and round your belly off the ground. First your belly, then your hips, then your thighs, then your knees. Press your heels out, and then raise your glutes a little bit higher. So if you're just creating an angle, right? This is a plank position, but it's slightly angled back, as if you're just raising your glutes slightly higher than your shoulders and neck, and then exhale through your tummy and contract your belly. Feel that your abdomen is flexing here, that your belly button area comes towards your lower back every time that you exhale. So contract your belly every time you breathe out, and then inhale, allow your body to open your shoulders. One more time, the belly button area comes into the lower back area. Breathe, breathe out. Inhale, inhale, inhale. One more time, feel those oblique muscles. Abdomen, last breath in. And then exhale and soften your knees and thighs towards the hips, towards the ground. Exhale, slowly stretch your toes, forearms and elbows adjust. Bend your knees, allow your toes to come towards the back of your head and reach. Deep breath. Exhale slowly, open the abdomen, open the spine. Again, never pinching, do not contract. If there's something there that is not good for your body, by all means adjust. If your knees are too tight, that's the most intense movement, you can soften your knees a little bit. You can soften your elbows and shoulders. One more time, breathe. Can you contract? Can you feel your spine and your shoulders and your glute muscles? Are your hamstring muscles really active? One last long inhalation, deep breath. When and if your body's ready, allow your legs to slowly descend, touch the toenails to the floor. Beautiful. Deep breath. Adjust your elbows and forearms. Pay attention. We're waiting for Jeff. Flexing your toes, soften your jaw, and then start raising your ribs, your belly button area. Your knees are the last part of your body that comes off the ground, and you raise your hips a little bit higher, a little bit taller, angling or creating, again, a very flexion of the tummy as your jaw goes in and you look towards your toes, towards your knees, towards your belly button area. Exhale through your tummy. Feel your abdomen really contracting. One more time, deep breath in. When your body's ready, allow your hips to slowly come towards the ground. Just your pubic bone, the pelvic area to slowly touch. Exhale, exhale, squeeze your glutes, and then raise it off the floor. Inhale slowly. And then exhale, flatten your hips towards the ground. Exhale, exhale, empty your gut. And then raise a little bit higher than usual. Breath in. And then exhale towards the ground. Beautiful. Find your midsection. Engage it. Raise, raise, raise. Exhale as if your hips are coming gently towards touch the floor. Last 3 times. Breath in. Slowly, slowly. And then really enjoy it. Really activate those muscles. Last 2 times, breath in. Find your tummy to slowly exhale as you come to the floor in your final inhalation. Can you really feel it? Feel that you're using that midsection, raising, raising. And then exhale while we rest. We continue so Jeff can do the 5 positions that we have actually done. Very nice. Stretch. Open your legs wider than your yoga mat. Open your legs separate from each other. Do not pinch on your knees, stretch your legs wider, find your toenails to the ground. Palms and hands are going to face the floor, and they're maybe at most shoulder distance from each other. Your elbows are easily onto the floor. When your body's ready, you're going to raise your chest by raising your torso, by pressing your hands into the ground and raising your elbows. And so, can you squeeze your glutes? Can you feel not just the inside, but the outside glute muscles, right? The entire glutes medium to that midsection, the one that really smiles. Breath in, and then slowly squeeze. Your belly button area comes off the floor. Jaw is not tense. Your lips are not biting each other. You're smiling from inside out. And your spine becomes long. One more time. Adjust your hands. How far, how close, completely up to you. When your body's ready, exhale and release your torso. Abdomen extends forward. Rib cage moves forward towards the top of your yoga mat. Soften the elbows, forehead towards the ground. Exhale. Breath in. Empty through your gut. Are you breathing? Are you resting your forehead? Are you resting your chin? Are you softening your elbows and shoulders? Can you feel the adjustment of your body? Exhale one more time. So your tummy is really opening. Last long deep breath in. When your body is ready, with your legs equally apart, we're going to repeat raising. Chest first, engage those muscles that raise your torso first, then use your hands, then use your forearms, then use your shoulders and your elbows, and then maybe your arms come wider because they're tired. Your body needs a little bit more grace in the movement, or maybe your hands need a little bit more activity. Maybe this is your only practice during the entire week. And let your body slowly engage, and you reach and you really squeeze. Breath in, tummy muscles. Exhale all the way through. One more time, neck, jaw. Squeeze, squeeze, open your toes. Let your body last long. Can you feel those hips holding on to the joints? When your body's exhaling, flatten towards the ground. Very, very nice. Exhale. Hands are going to come over each other into crocodile position with your legs easily relaxed, and your forehead is going to rest on the back of the hands, and your elbows and shoulders release, and your back softens, and you inhale and you exhale gently. 2 more times. Is every breath able to allow your body to just rest and recover through those muscles that you were working with? One more time. When and if your body is ready, very, very gently prepare
As you're inhaling, connect to your shoulders, connect to your hips, connect to your arm strength, flex your toes with your legs still wide apart, place your toes directly under your ankles, and then slowly raise your shins, your knees, your thighs, and your hips with your legs lifted as high off the ground, and you're tilting, you're raising. Imagine you have a tail, and you raise that tail as high as possible towards the ceiling, as if you're just going to loop that tail into a branch above you. Not making any comparisons here. Find your tummy, find your belly retracting, and feel that your neck is not tense, that your breath is slowly supporting the position, that you're really retracting that tailbone off the ground. You're tilting your hips. Your hips are raised a little bit. Feel that your lower back is just active enough that you're raising the hips a little bit higher off the ground. And your abdomen is the only one touching the floor. Your chest is the only touching the ground. One more time, breath in. And when your body's ready, release your abdomen, your flexors, your thighs, stretch your toes, breath in, exhale all the way through. Beautiful. Can you feel those midsection muscles? Let your body one more time, as we well know, we want to have, now we have the experience of those muscles, and that might be very intense for us and might be very easy for us. Listen to how you can maximize this one movement to activate your toes, to activate your legs, to activate your thighs and glutes. And with your head without lifting off the ground, flex your toes, raise your knees, raise your thighs, and then raise your hips off the ground with your chest and rib cage on the floor without tensing your neck or your shoulder blades. Breath in, exhale your tummy. One more time. Use those muscles, tilt them, find your tummy. It's the same thing, right? The same muscles that are really finding your strength, your core, are tilting your hips to be raised off the ground. Your body is inhaling. Let your body engaging the core and the abdominal area. Let your last long deep breath. Squeeze, squeeze, point it up. And then exhale, exhale. Very nice. Soften. Relax your toes, relax your legs, shake a little bit your legs if you need to. Move your hips a little bit to shake them. Feel your shoulders and neck not tense. When and if your body is ready. Let your last exhalation to empty through. And then kindly, you're going to rest your chin towards the ground. Your arms are going to open 45 degrees from your shoulders, not outside the shoulders, but outside and slight halfway up. So your body is about, again, arms 45 degrees from your head. Your toes are opening away from your body. You're engaging those muscles of your back. Your jaw draws in so you can really start connecting to the muscles of your back area. And when your body is ready, you're going to exhale all the way through, and you're going to raise maybe your hands, your wrists, your forearms, your biceps, your triceps, your shoulders, and you raise your chest, and maybe your legs start activating, and you raise your legs off the floor as if you're just resting on your belly button area. Open your legs wider and open your chest broader. Breath in, not your neck. You're not looking up. You're looking towards the ground to lengthen the spine. One more time. Inhale, inhale. So how is your back? How are the back muscles supporting this position? Your last long position. Can you really feel it? And then exhale and release slowly. Very nice. Bend your elbows as if you're coming into crocodile pose. Exhale. Soften your heels. Shake your legs a little bit. Shake your hips. Shake your shoulders. Move your neck and head so there's no tension. What is your breathing? What is your exhalation do when you're intentionally wanting to recover and rest? Can you point your attention to those muscles that need attention, the muscles that need oxygenation? Let your last long exhalation to empty through. Chin or forehead towards the ground, arms open 45 degrees. One more time. Legs as wide as your body allows it. Toes or toenails facing the ground, toes spread away. They start hugging through your arms, hugging through your shoulders, and then start raising your hands, arms, shoulders, raising your head, and then moving your rib cage off the ground and your legs engage. And you raise your shins, your knees, your thighs. Raise a little bit taller, not your chin.
Let your spine squeeze, hug your muscles of your back, make your shoulder blades move into your back area. So you're activating those back muscles. Last 2 breaths. Can you really feel your body? Exhale, feel your core. How is your abdomen really helping you into last breath in? And you breathe out to exhale and to release and to soften and gently bend the elbows, hand over hand, forehead over the back of both hands. And so what do you do with this moment with your body? Can we learn that this is as valuable as coming into a pose, right? The lessons that we might learn as we are relaxing is to focus your breath into restfulness. How do you recover? By simply exhaling and paying attention to that muscle. Become, first of all, aware. Where does your breath need to go? And how do I need to adjust that? Can I let my body one more time? Letting it all go. Focus your attention inwardly. And when your body's ready, flexing your toes, bring your legs again, hip distance or maybe shoulder distance, a little bit closer than they were before. The hands are going to slowly come gently under the shoulders, or maybe the heel of the hands aligned with the lower portion of your pecs, your pectoral muscles. And let your elbows not come wide, but come deep into your rib cage, meaning they're flexing the inside of the arms towards the center of your torso, your jaw is drawn in, your toes are flexed. When your body's ready, we're going to slowly come into plank. Allow your hands to press lightly so your chin and chest raise first. Use the muscles of your core to raise your torso until your body cannot raise anymore on its own without using your hands. Elbows in, open your chest, feel your jaw not lifting, you're not tensing your neck. One more time, breathe, breathe, breathe. As your body exhales, press lightly now your hands, because your torso now needs your hands to open a little bit higher. Maybe your hips come slightly off the ground, your knees stay on the floor at first. Feel it, feel your body exhaling, feel your glutes, feel your arms strong, and then your knees come off the ground. And now you lengthen your body far away the head from the heels and the heels of the head as possible. And your jaw draws in and you open your body, not because you're locking your heels or not of the hands, not because you're locking the elbows, you're flexing a little bit, you're engaging your back of the arms, you're engaging your chest. Strong abdomen, chin tucked in, so you're not looking up, you're pointing the crown of the head. One more time, find strength. Feel your body exhaling all the way through in your last long deep breath in. Bend the elbows a little bit. It doesn't have to be all the way. Maybe your chest comes at most elbow height, and hold it one more time. Breath in, then raise your hips a little bit and dive forward softly through your chin and chest and abdomen and thighs and knees, and exhale. Move your arms forward in front of your body all the way long, 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 long. Stretch. Toenails extend away from your arms, forehead or chin into the floor. One more time, breathe. And stretch your fingers, stretch your wrists. Use your forearms and biceps and triceps. Move your shoulders. Open your back muscles. Can you feel your body by moving the arms? What muscles do you discover on your back, on your belly, on your hips? On your legs? Can you move your toenails farther away? Imagine I'm going to pull you from your big toe away from your head. So can you feel that extension when your body is ready to exhale all the way out? Very, very gently bend the elbows. One more time, hands come right next to your chest. Inner muscles of the arms come tight towards your rib cage. Flex your toes so they're aligned, that your heels are not rotated wider or closer towards each other, perfectly perpendicular towards the alignment of your toes. Your hands slowly stay just supportive, and you raise your chin, you raise your chest, you raise your ribs until your body connects. And that's as far as you're going to wake up your body at first. Observe your breath. Are you tightening? Are you really holding position, or are you really breathing? One more time, breath in. When your body's ready, press gently your hands lightly and start raising your abdomen, your hips, maybe your thighs, maybe your knees, and you come one more time into plank position, and you observe your body breathing in. This time you're going to stay with your left foot on the ground, and your right foot, as an option, comes off the floor and crosses over the left ankle to squeeze your inner thighs, and your right leg is just
over and resting and gently crossing through the toes on the outside or left side of your foot. Squeeze tummy, squeeze your glutes, feel your inner thighs connecting and helping you sustain. One more time, breathing in. And when your body's ready, undo your right leg. Beautiful. And then slowly bend the elbows as you breathe in. Exhale, holding into your elbows. Raise your hips a little bit and dive forward. Your chin, chest, abdomen, thighs and toes. Stretch your body, lengthen it on the ground, stretching all the way forward through your fingers and arms, toes behind, jaw, forehead into the ground, and really, again, review or take a perfect inventory of every part of your body. Look inside. What are you doing with your muscles? How and where are you feeling the energy of your body? One more time, breathe. Exhale. Is your abdomen moving? Are you feeling your rib cage? Let your body, again, what is the story that we say in our head, right? What are we listening to ourselves saying about our physical body? I can't do it, or this is too easy, blah, blah, blah. I'm falling asleep, I'm chewing gum. My body's slowly getting bored, or I can do a little bit more. Or, oh my God, what's wrong with this guy? Find your body exhales. Simply observe your own breath. And when your body's ready, exhale all the way through. Flex your toes. Bring your hands as you exhale next to your ribs. Again, observe how much is too much, how much is too little. Align your body. You know where to find your strength. You know how to discover this. Raise your chest and abdomen just on its own, allowing your hands to just simply help you to hold when your body's ready. Exhale, exhale, and then raise by pressing your hands, raising your body into plank, breathing in and lengthening into full plank position, not because you're locking anything. And your elbows as a part that usually tends to the left foot slowly comes off the ground and then crosses over the right ankle as a possibility. It's an option for your body. And then squeeze your inner thighs as if you're just really making your glutes strong, as if your inner legs really squeeze against each other and your body becomes long. Squeeze. Abdomen activates. That's a great way to feel your oblique muscles, entire abdominal girdle. One more time, breathe. And then breathe out. When your last long inhalation happens to support the position, exhale your left leg into the floor. This time, left foot next to your right one, and then come into down dog. Raise your hips. Allow your feet to walk a little bit wider, your feet to walk a little bit closer towards your hands, and then walk your dog, meaning your heels coming towards the ground. Flexing opposite knee. As the opposite knee flexes, the opposite heel comes to the ground, and you keep rotating through your waist, through your ribs, your hands and arms, your jaw draws in. One more time, breathing and exhaling. Feel your body, light toes, light heel and foot. One more time, breathing and exhaling. Let your last rotation, that's if you're just really rotating the entire barrel of your hips coming along with your ribs. Exaggerate the rotation so you can feel it almost through your underarm and lat muscles, and then until your body stays into down dog. And now into down dog, you can lengthen your body, drop the head in between the arms, push away from your wrists, make your, if I were to place my hand in between your shoulder blades and I push you back, what does it feel like on your spine, on your underarms? Do not be rounded forward, breath in, exhale, reach back, excellent. Soften your knees. Your knees do not need to be locked. Breathe in, excellent. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other and exhale slowly. One more time. Can you flex your tummy? When your last long inhalation, do not make me walk over there, breath in. When your body is ready, exhale, exhale, and then raise your heels, bend your knees into the ground, very, very gently, very nice. Allow your right form to slowly settle to the floor, the right hand to cross over towards the left hand, resting the right hip on the ground, looking towards the left or towards the front edge of your mat, as you say, or the back edge of your mat, whichever that is, and your legs are going to slowly settle. You're going to activate the bottom leg or your right leg. The top leg is going to come either in front of that right foot, over the right foot,
or behind the right foot. You have three choices there. And your right elbow is not under the shoulder, it's slightly wider. Trust it to be just a little bit farther to the right of that right shoulder, above the right shoulder. So secure your feet to the ground, bend your knees a little bit so your feet are not all the way stretched yet, your legs are not all the way stretched yet. Flex your knees a little bit so as if you're bringing your feet closer to your body, and so you have leverage. Your forearm, not the elbow, not the shoulder, the forearm stays on the ground. You're going to press with your left hand to the floor, and you're going to raise your hips. And you feel your body slowly with your left hand into the ground, your left hand to the hips, or the left hand directly above the shoulders in perpendicular position. And you open your shoulders intentionally. You're not resting on the right shoulder blade or the right shoulder joint. You're opening them. Open through your chest. Squeeze your glutes a little bit higher. Excellent. And observe your tummy. One more time. Breathe. Squeeze your belly. Let your last long exhale. Can you feel your body really, really tall? And then exhale, soften your knees and exhale very gently, very nice. Sleepy yoga on Wednesday. Breath in. When your body is ready, rotate exactly facing the ground, opposite direction. Give it a break to your right side until your left arm, left forearm. And you rotate exactly in the opposite direction. Right foot this time is going to come in front of your left foot, on top of your left foot, or behind your left foot, your choice. The knees flex a little bit so I have a little bit of stickiness and support of those pinky side of my left foot and the arch of my right. And I prepare my body so my elbow is not doing all the work, or my shoulder on the left side is doing the work. My right hand presses into the floor. Can I prepare intentionally what my body feels in this moment? And when the body exhales, slowly pressing the legs and adjusting my body, and with my right hand on the floor, to the hip, to the waist, all the way towards the sky, looking down to the chest or towards the right thumb, and squeezing my glutes and really opening my body. Raising, squeeze the glutes, move your hips forward, tucking the belly. Beautiful. Deep breath. Is your neck hanging, or is your neck aligned with the rest of your body? Breath in. Not let your head hang towards the ground. Maintain it long. One more time. Breathe. Can you squeeze the glute muscles? Very nice. Do not make me walk over there. When your body's ready, last long deep breath in. Exhale, and then release gently. Hips and thighs. Beautiful. When your body's ready, face gently towards the ground, all the way through. Belly towards the floor, chest into the ground, chin to the floor. Let your back rest. Your legs rest. Tummy softens. Neck is long, shoulders are broad, very, very gently. And this might be a little bit challenging for some of us. Your legs can be as wide as needed. And sometimes it's challenging because of your hips, or because of the knees, or because of the lower back. So find yourself comfortable. Flex one knee, whatever leg you want to flex first. And then roll your body as if you're raising that side of your torso, that side of your arm, and hold on to that foot, to the toes, to your shin. Once your body's completely rested, gently to your thigh and easily supporting that leg, then roll one more time down towards the ground. Allow the opposite side to do the same thing, flexing the leg first and then rolling the torso until your hands come towards your feet, towards your ankles, towards your knees, towards your shins. Head relaxes, your knees are as wide. The wider your legs, the less intense. The closer the legs, the more intense. Breath in. When your body's ready, allow your hands to hold on to your feet, to your legs, to your shins, and then kick lightly your hand or your feet into your hands, into your fingers, and your shoulder blades roll back, and you slowly move your chest off the ground, and your body stays on the belly button area. And then open, stretch, not your neck. It's not your head, it's your spine. Open the abdomen. Maybe your chin wants to lengthen, but it's not because you're carrying it through your cervical spine, but let your shoulder blades move back and really open one more time. Deep breath into this position. When your body finds your last long deep breath, open all the front of your body, and then exhale and release slowly towards the ground, legs, arms, hands and arms to the sides of your torso, one ear to the ground, whichever one you prefer. And you rest. You roll the elbows to the yoga mat. You roll the shoulders towards the yoga mat.
While we wait for Betsy to do that same position, we exhale and find your feet and ankles to slowly exhale to your hips and back. One more time. Are you breathing? So what does it feel like to breathe right now in this position? Very, very nice. Can you feel your last 2 breaths into this pose? Listen to your body. Where do you need to pay attention to? What is your body calling attention to? What part? Exhale all the way through. Very nice. Bring your head and your neck back to center. We're going to repeat one more time, not completely. We're going to add a little bit of a variation just to add a little bit of salsa to the movement. Find your one knee to flex, raise that side of your body, reach for that foot. Make the same movement, gentle with your own pacing towards the opposite foot. Take a deep breath. This time you're going to exhale and you're going to roll completely on your right side. So your right side of your body, feet are going to come behind you on or pointing away from the left side of your yoga mat. Your head is slowly in, you're on the right side and flex. Knees are as wide. Somebody's beeping. Oh, okay, no, it's not you. Find your belly, deep breath. Heard all kinds of interesting noises in this class before and for the class and for times. Find your jaw, deep breath, tummy muscles. Roll the blades, move towards each other. One more time, feel your body, deep breath. When your body exhales, find the last extension and roll completely onto the opposite direction. So slowly through your belly, through your hips, through your chest, and then roll all the way towards the opposite side. Breath in, neck, jaw, legs. Deep breath. Squeeze your glutes. Move your thighs and knees behind. Shoulder blades shift towards each other. Exhale. Very nice. Now you're exhaling deeply. Let your last 3 breaths. Can you feel your body moving and opening, even if it's just one side more than the other at this point? With your head tense, and you feel your last full breath coming into last breath in. Exhale lightly and then return. Return back to center, onto your tummy, onto your thighs, onto your head. And then exhale, release your hands, legs, release your feet and ankles. Rest on the opposite cheekbone that you were before, if you remember which side of your head was actually being used. Roll your shoulders towards the ground, roll your elbows towards the floor, soften your wrists and hands and fingers. Let your hips roll, let your knees and kneecaps release. Let your heels and feet and toes really release. Exhale very, very gently from this position. And find how deep of a breath does your body really need right now. Exhale very deeply through your gut. It's 2 breaths. All the way through. Beautiful. In your last long inhalation. And then exhale kindly. We're going to bring the hands and the arms, elbows to bend, hands right under the chest or shoulders. The elbows not wide, but into your body. The head returns back in its neutral or center position. Feel. Is there anything in the body that has moved or activated today? Find your index and thumb, pinky, when and if your body's ready. Very, 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 very gently. You're going to allow your hands to press, so your head and chest slowly roll off the ground, then your belly, then your hips into hands and knees, and stay just into neutral position, finding the palms of hands under your shoulders and your knees, under your hips. Drop your head so your head is not lifted. Let your neck really stretch as if the weight of your head itself stretches the entire vertebrae column.
And breathe slowly through your shoulder blades, all the tension of your back muscles. One more time, breathe. Empty. Let your body just dangle and slowly sink towards the floor through your joints, through your muscles. Inhaling. And exhale slowly. One more time. Start moving until your body moves one knee towards the right corner of your yoga mat and your body sits facing forward on your hips. Do not get too excited. We're not done. I'm not done with you all yet. Let your legs slowly wider. Let your feet come as wide as comfortable, and that's completely varied degrees how wide your legs need to stretch. Your body, let your hands touch your thighs, your legs, your knees, your shins, the ground, and round your spine. Find your back completely relaxed into this position forward. Your head drops. Let your last two breaths, so you feel your body just rounding forward in front of your body rather than behind the body. Allow your body to roll over your hips as if you're just making the lower back coming over or rolling over on top of your tailbone slowly forward. So your inner thighs stretch. Your hands on the legs or on the ground, start walking very slowly towards your left side. And you feel that your hands move gently towards your left leg. It doesn't mean touching. Sometimes the legs are just coming towards the inner left leg. Sometimes the hands come towards the thigh, towards your knee, towards your shin, towards the ankle. Maybe left hand comes outside your left leg without raising the right hip. And your hands slowly reach over through your thigh, through your knee, through your shin, and your back opens. And your left hand secures the position. So your left arm and left shoulder keep descending deeper towards the ground, while your right elbow and your right shoulder come raising and coming closer towards the groin area, towards your hips, towards your waist. Maybe your right arm flexes the elbow and moves the shoulder off the ground, and you're leaning into the left side on the ground or your leg, it doesn't matter. And your body exhales, and maybe your jaw. Again, do not force your knees, do not force anything. Stretch the right side, move your right hand to come slowly towards the hip, towards the shoulder, towards the neck, towards the left big toe, and open the body. Maybe your left hand is holding the big toe, and your right hand comes behind the head, towards the left forearm, towards the left wrist, towards your left thumb, or maybe all the way towards your left big toe. And that's just an extension, and see what happens. We've moved all those back muscles, right? And so what does it feel like to stretch back those muscles of the sides, your obliques, your muscles in between your ribs? Allow your body to slowly move, not to force, to slowly breathe into it. Be patient until your body adjusts. One last long deep breath. As the body exhales, and you can feel the length in your head and your neck just softens into this pose. Your right hand undoes in very, very, very gentle movement, very soft. Let time for your muscles to adjust, to sit very gently back upright, to exhale all the way through. Very nice. Reach slowly forward as if your body comes gently in front of your body. That's not you done again, right? Find your body slowly move gently forward as if your hands walk away. And again, round your neck, round your shoulders, open your arms wider, shoulders are broad, neck is lengthening, inner thighs are opening, heels are extending, inner thighs are activating. Imagine I'm going to press you from your lower back. I'm going to press you from your shoulders forward. So what does it feel like? Without tear anything, right? Without tearing or feeling that you're burning in any part of your joints or tissues. One more time. Let those muscles really rest. Your elbows, your forearms, your hands, your fingers touch the ground to just give almost a neutral sensation to your back. And when you're breathing and you really feel the breath, when you feel that your belly muscles move and you're supporting your back and you lengthen your torso, let your last long full exhalation, your body breathes deeply into the ground, and your hands start walking towards the right leg very gently. And it doesn't matter how far do you expect it to be, it's observation. What happens in this side? Is it easier? Is it more challenging? Is it
just a lot more comfortable? Can your right hand and left hand walk into the inner thigh, into the right leg? Maybe it's your right arm to slowly come outside the right leg, and that's all we need to do. Maybe gradually your right arm, your right forearm, your right elbow start bending deeper and closer towards the leg, towards the ground, maybe inside the left leg, and your left arm maybe starts walking towards your groin, towards the hip, towards the thigh, towards the ribs, towards the shoulder, towards the back of your neck, towards the space over your head, towards your right big toe. And again, observe. And is your neck doing the work? Is your shoulder doing the work? Or are you really just softly stretching? And that's all it is, just an investment of your time as you extend, as you breathe softly out. Do not judge it. Listen to the conversation you're having within your head, within your breathing, within your body, your knees rolling. Can you feel the extension? Can you observe for a few seconds all the muscles that you've engaged through your chest, ribs, shoulders, the muscles in between your ribs, your intercostal muscles, especially if you've had injuries before there. Be very aware of how your ribs are and how the root of your back and how the root of your hips move. And let your body last to breath. So you're really breathing out. When your body inhales, let your last exhalation, that your body really opens and you feel the extension through. And then slowly let your left arm walk around, and as many breaths it takes to come all the way upright. Walking in as many breaths slowly until your torso becomes really upright. Fists come very gently into the back of your glutes, into the back of your thighs. So your shoulders open and your shoulder blades shift towards each other. And you are allowing the chest and your clavicles to open, and you can feel your abdomen tucking in, and you can feel in your sitting bones settle into the floor. And you now feel your back opening in the opposite direction, that your chest opens, and maybe your chin wants to come up towards the sky, and maybe you're lengthening up towards the ceiling to extend the entire midsection of your body from your pubic bone. And there's a connection, right, of all those muscles along the center of your torso, through your abdominal cavity, through your chest muscles, through your throat, and you feel your body breathing. And you exhale one more time. Can you feel your shoulder blades moving so your chest widens? Take a last inhalation through your nose. Breathe in. Open your mouth and stick your tongue out. Breathe out. Inhale through your nose. Slowly out through your tongue. Last one time. And slowly raise your head. Raise your cervical spine. Take your shoulders and your arms. Come slowly to align your spine. Breath in. Flex gently your knees in. If your legs need to stretch forward and remain stretched forward, by all means. If your legs need to cross only one leg and stay with your opposite leg stretched, or both legs cross into easy cross leg position, or any variation of Padmasana, find your body sitting. And then align. That means sit truly on your sitting bones, not on the edge. You're not moving forward. You're not thinking about the next thing over, right? That's a really tell sign when I'm ready to just get it over with. This guy is just wearing me out. Or can I sit back? Can I sit back for a second and let my shoulders and my chest and my heart and my spine to realign for a second? And so what does it feel like to create that space for me? I don't have to think about anything. I don't have to worry about anything. I just need to be with me and with that internal energy inside of me, whatever that might be for you. That's something else other than just your physical body. That's something that is deep inside of you. Energy that is inside of you, that is with you and has been with you from the very beginning. And that energy that is not your experiences, that energy that is not the color of your skin, your gender,
or sexuality that is not your bank account, that is not your family, that is not the house, that is not your language, that inside of you that can sit, can connect to, give you a sense of centeredness. And I simply breathe. Spiritual self. Is it okay to allow myself to have this moment of quietness and silence? Very, very gently allowing my hands, my own centeredness, bringing me back to my heart. And my palms, my hands, bring slowly into Anjali Mudra, right in front of my heart center. And the heel of the hands touch, the nose and shoulders broaden, the jaw draws in, the crown of it extends. Sitting on the ground, finding my space in the world, my true space, not the one that is expected and colored by others' expectations or experiences, but my own space. Who am I? Reconnecting to a sense of harmony, a sense of peacefulness, a sense of my own truth, and most importantly, my ability to choose a path of love, selfless, divine,